Hey everyone, Frank Andrus here, and welcome to the first short video of your Tweet Takeover tutorials. Before we do anything else, we need to connect Tweet Takeover to Twitter. All right, so we're going to log in to your account. Now, as soon as you log in, you're going to see this right here that says, please go to Settings menu and configure Twitter application. So if we go to the Settings menu over here, we're going to see that it wants two pieces of information, an API key and an API secret. And you'll just click on this link right here, and that's going to take you to Twitter. All right. So now you're going to see you're at the Twitter apps, and we're going to create a new app. Now, don't be intimidated by how complex this seems, because it's not. You don't even have to think about how it works. You just have to follow my instructions, and there's only a couple very simple steps. Step number one, create new app. Okay. Step number two, we're going to fill in these forms with simple information. So here, what do I want to call it? Okay, well, I can call it my Twitter app if that's what you want. Okay, it doesn't matter what the name is. And then I put the same one in the description, because again, it doesn't matter what the name is, because this is only for your use. This is not an app that you're creating for all kinds of people to use. This is only your app, okay? Now, next, you're going to need the website and the callback URL. Now, in the original email that you received from us that told you which website URL to go to create your account and to log into your Tweet Takeover software, that email also contained this information, and it was clearly marked. So I have mine. So I would copy my website URL, because remember, it's clearly marked in the email, right? So I paste the website URL where the website URL is supposed to go, and then I would go to the email and I would copy the long link that says callback URL. I would copy it and I would paste it in here, and we'd be all done. Now you just go down to the bottom and click I agree and create your Twitter application. All right, so it says it failed because this here is already been taken. No big deal. I'm going to go 1 and 1 here, and I'm going to try it again. Well, it doesn't like that at all. So let's try something else. All right, we're going to try Tweet Takeover. Let's see, I'm going to go 1 just in case I'd done that before. Copy. Paste it in here. So again, it didn't like the name that I called my app. That's why it gave me this problem. And I'm glad this came up, because it may come up for you and then you'd be wondering what is going on. But that name was already been used by somebody else. Okay, so let's try this one. I go down here, I've clicked yes, I agree, create your Twitter application. All right, so your application has been created. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go over here where it says permissions. Okay, and usually this is configured properly, but we want to make sure it says read and write. Sometimes it's stuck on read only, but it's okay. So I just update my settings, making sure that's good. And then I'm going to go back over here to keys and access tokens, because this is the information that we want, right? Here's that API key. Remember that we wanted, that the software was asking for? So I just put my mouse anywhere in the middle of this and I double click, click, and it highlights the whole thing. And I copy it and I go back over to the software and I paste it in there. Then I go back over to where I was making the app. I do the same thing for the API secret. I go in the middle, I double click, and it copies the whole thing. And I copy it and I paste it. Now you're going to notice that it doesn't let you see what the secret code is, but this should be perfectly fine. Okay, then you just save the settings. So you see over here in green it says settings saved. So now when I go to the dashboard, well, now I have a login with Twitter. I click the login button. It's going to ask me to authorize the app. So remember, here's the Tweet Takeover 1 is what we called it, remember? authorize the app, takes a minute, redirects you back to the application, and we're all connected with Twitter.